Ladies and gents and the rest, today I'm going to show you a deck, like technically two decks, but let's say one deck first. For this week, this is going to be part of our series, right? So I have to technically show you everything on Monday, but we need some decks to get points, right, until Monday. Let's take a look at the modifiers this week, and then we'll talk about the deck. So this week we pretty much have clean fight, nothing, no modifier, no effect, ward, no effect, and rocket towers. So siege towers, they hit with AoE, hit very long, they have very long range. They have a siege type of a damage, which means they give absolutely no shit about resistant, armored, or nothing. They hit everything the same way, 100% damage. And because they hit with AoE attacks, small things like, Murlocs that come from Murkai, Whelps, and things like that, they are kind of bad for this modifier, but it's obvious you already know that, right? The deck today is going to be a turtle deck with Baron Revin there. Obviously, the deck belongs to Reptile, one of the best players in the community. This is a turtle deck. So what you do is you try to attack, but most of the time you're going to try to defend with the Shaman, Baron, and more importantly, this guy, Harvest Golem with a stun talent. Thing is that these towers, the siege towers, they kill absolutely everything, almost everything in the game, while Harvest Golem is tanking. So don't worry about your defensives as long as you have Harvest Golem. Your core is going to kill absolutely everything. If you don't have a wildcard slot, because I do, you just go like this. Unfortunately, you would have to, because this is unbound slot originally. So your Harvest Golem is going to be a little lower level, and you just put the Quillboar here, okay? There's nothing I can do. If you don't have it, you don't have it. So for everything else, we will need Polymorph, off-slotted Polymorph, because we just need the effect for like a couple of hits, literally. Deep Breath. Unfortunately, Deep Breath in this deck is going to be sometimes our only source of damage for the enemy's core. Because right now, people are super experienced, and other people will also use Harvest Golems against you. So your only damage source for the core will be your Deep Breath. Because sometimes you won't be able to push, the opponent will be really good at defending, and you won't be able to hit the core. In this case, every time you use Deep Breath, you try to hit the core as well, and that the difference between, you know how turtle decks work, right? That little difference between your core and his core is going to be a winning factor, because you have a Shaman, your core will be healed to full during overtime, and if he misses a little bit of damage, then he's screwed. Okay, we use this Murlocs to defend against gargoyles and some stuff, Griffons, things like that. Quillboar to destruct enemies' towers. Sometimes you go for a tower with Baron when things go your way, which doesn't happen often, right? Also, Baron is really good against. It's a hard counter pretty much for Ancient of War, because Ancient of War is armored and the Baron attacks with elemental damage. Sometimes you just have to polymorph things and Baron will do a lot of damage, or against armored units, Baron does a lot of damage on his own. All right, a Shaman with Healing Totem. Talent on this thing doesn't matter, but ideally, yeah, you take minus armor talent, because your Murlocs, it will be easier for your Murlocs to kill things like Gargoyle, like I said. Yeah, everything else is already explained, and obviously Baron with Frozen Skeletons. Frozen Skeletons are going to be extremely helpful. You will see how good they are. Let's take a look at some games. All right, first game is going to be versus Tyrion. You're going to see a lot of Tyrions. I don't know why. Probably because they can, if there's more than one Tyrion and you don't have Polymorph, they can just heal each other and stay at your core forever, so that siege towers cannot kill them. Honestly, level 11 Core Hounds. Who the hell in this world would have level 11 Core Hounds? My starting hand does not allow me to do anything else other than deploying Shaman and Harvest Golem. You can tell he's cycling through to get to spawn as many core hounds as possible. Don't forget that when you kill one core hound, the other one resurrects it. But if you crowd control the one that is resurrecting, it will not start resurrection process after it comes out of crowd control. So if you stun it or you polymorph it like I just did, so that this core hound will not resurrect anybody anymore. Just keep that in mind. So crowd control helps a lot here. So what we do, like I said, we just defend. We defend. I threw my kobold, hoping that I would get to the gold node, but yeah, I kind of deserve that for being a fucking idiot. So he is cycling vultures. Obviously, vultures are absolutely useless, and they actually benefit us. Okay, this is the deep breath level god. Yeah, obviously tried to hit kobold and couldn't. So vultures actually are helping us here because our core and our towers constantly attack, and sometimes they hit something that they wouldn't have hit otherwise. He is spawning Ancient of War, which means now I have to be careful when I'm casting Deep Breath. I have to direct it properly. As you can see, I hit his core a little bit with those shitty, stupid Deep Breaths, but even that is enough, and I'm kind of already winning. So unless he gets to my core and pushes the shit out of it, he already lost the game. Because from what we can see, he doesn't have Healing Shaman. All right. So right now I'm polymorphing everything, trying to kill everything because I had to do something about it because I had to kill this kobold. Otherwise, he would have taken all the gold. So I kind of wasted polymorph because all the fat guys survived, but it's okay. It's fine. So yeah, Core Hound is resurrecting the second guy. So as you can see, our core is killing pretty much everything, even the fat guys. And our frozen skeletons are helping a lot. That's why this deck works really well with this setup, works really well with Baron. Okay, same thing. Killed everything with Deep Breath. And again, I have to spend Deep Breath on the enemy's core, but I'm not doing that for some reason. And it's kind of okay for now, and my Murlocs are just let him take one gold. That's just unacceptable. Throw on Baron. My Baron finally leveled him to the maximum. He is up. Yep, just wasted polymorph. But that's me. That's okay. Our Baron is armored, so he will tank really well against all that, but that really well already ended. And I cannot Deep Breath anything because there is an Ancient of War. So yeah, I have nothing else to do. Boom. I'm throwing Harvest Golem that can tank forever. And now I'm also going to throw Shaman very soon. Very soon. The Shaman is going to be... Okay, yeah, there we go. So Shaman will heal the core and Harvest Golem. So it's a pretty good... Opa. Let's see if it's going to die. No. But my Murloc... Yeah, I did that again specifically to kill this top kobold. I hope you understand. So I had to spend it anyway. Boom. And now we're just spamming with shamans. We're cycling, spawning shamans. Everything dies. And our core heals. That's all we need. Again, Deep Breath to kill everything, and more importantly, kobold. It's not really that important to get extra gold because we have a lot of gold now. But yeah, that is how you win games with turtle decks. And the deck works really well. It's kind of easy to use because you just need to pretty much throw Harvest Golem correctly and everything else will be killed, even the big guys. All right, Baron versus Baron. This is Shepherd. I decided to put this game here because Shepherd is a really strong player. And as you can see, he's level 11 as well. He's a constant 20k since pretty much the game started, since the game came out. Okay. So this is level 10 versus level 11, finally. I'm polymorphing that, and then it increases the damage of my Baron, right? Don't forget. Baron was armored, and we deal extra damage to armored targets, plus polymorph on top of that. Okay, boom. So I managed to hit Griffon, Core, and the Baron. So his Baron now is at half HP. And we started attacking Ghoul that is eating the corpse, which means everything is gonna die and nobody from his army is gonna die. So same thing, throw in Harvest Golem. Harvest Golem is tanking, stunning on kill, on death, I mean, and that's all we need. We are winning a little bit. Like I said, when you're playing against strong players, this is how it works all the time, right? Again, when you polymorph Baron, the Baron is monster as a unit, but when he's polymorphed, you kill him with like 2 hits with your other Baron. It's probably him making mistakes, and there's just nothing else to comment on yet. For some reason, I dropped one more. Oh, there we go. Shaman. I'm trying to kill bottom. Yes, bottom golden ship. I expected it to be a kobold, so he doesn't get gold. But by the way, my deep breath also removes armor, so it's really good against Baron as well. Dun dun dun. Polymorphing Quillboar up to kill him quickly. Deep breathing, trying to hit as many things as possible. Nothing special. Right now, at this point, we just have to not let him attack our core. And when all of that dies, he's gonna go hardcore on me, I believe. Pum, 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 pum. So yeah, now we need to save up the gold. I tried to, yeah. I thought some range units are gonna come from behind and help me kill this Griffon, but yeah, that's what happened. It's kind of okay, spending deep breath on that, but yeah, there's nothing else to say. I don't know how to finish the sentence. I hope you understand how the deck works, right? This is like this is probably not the best example to show that turtle, because it's like I'm more like an attacker rather than turtle. Okay. Whew. Again, casting deep breath. Every time you cast deep breath, remember you have to hit the core. Because if he has a Harvest Golem, he will do the exact same thing that you do, and it's going to be a problem to defend. Okay. He starts attacking the core, and this is a very dangerous situation because Harvest Golem is tanking for free. The units are not getting any damage from the core. Now they started finally getting damaged. Yeah, right now he starts using Execute on us. And he still has chances, because if he throws all the executes on us, he might actually win. If assuming we didn't have Shaman, right? But I hope you understand how it works. Sometimes you can actually pressure with this. It's not supposed to be like that, but sometimes it works. Because polymorph in this context helps really well, because that 4 gold Baron dies really, really fast when he's polymorphed and he's hit by your Baron. Just keep that in mind. Baron versus Baron, the one that has polymorph wins. It's obvious. Like, why am I even saying that? Well, okay, this is the second game. I hope you have an idea. Now, there is a third game right now. It's, as you can see, I'm playing Emperor, but I'm using the exact same deck, except I replaced Stun Talent on Harvest Golem with chickens. Let's see how it goes. Like, this is like, I didn't expect that to happen. Let's see. So the game starts normally. We're playing against Tyrion. All right. I have a great starting hand. Okay, boom, boom. So right now everything is going perfectly. I'm gonna try to steal the chest so he doesn't get bonus gold from the chest. All right. Even if my Quillboar dies, he doesn't get a bonus gold, and I kind of damaged the core. Well, it's not really a good trade, but I expected something good to happen, and it didn't. Okay, as you can see, yeah, I wasted polymorph. My army died, and I thought, I'm looking at it, 3 units, level 10. Ancient of War at the bottom. I thought that was it. At this point, I was already sitting like thinking, okay, what should I adjust in this deck so I win next game? This monster is coming at me. I have no idea what to do. Like I said, I already lost the game in my head. He gets all the gold chests. He spawns new shit already, new Huntress, new Tyrion. I just did this, boom. And instead of trying to fight him, because I know I cannot cast spells because of this freaking Ancient of War, I just send everything to the left side so my Emperor lives longer, and that's what I do. Look at what Harvest Golem is doing. He is damaging like a monster. Like, watch, boom. Everything here is dying. All I have to do is just spawn one more Harvest Golem, and it's gonna keep going like that. Extremely broken unit, in my opinion. As you can see, everything, 2 abominations, they died at your base. That's how badass Harvest Golem is. Yeah, I'm sending everything on the right side because I know that abomination is gonna hook my shaman and kill it anyway. So if I go right, at least I will hit maybe something, somehow. Same thing. Preparing your Harvest Golem. Harvest Golem is going to be buffed by the Emperor's buff, plus 2 levels, right? You go like this. You make sure you hit Huntress like that. Boom. So you attack Huntress. Huntress is really vulnerable to melee attacks, as we know. All right. And that is how you tank. That's it. He doesn't have Shaman. So what you need to do is just, again, it's the exact same thing, turtle deck. So you can even turtle deck with the Emperor. All right? And everything that we send on the right side here, it does damage. It damages something. It dies most of the time. And that Quillbore, watch. Boom, one attack, and his core starts burning. Because we have Emperor, we can just do a lot of damage with one Quillbore before it dies. I kind of missed it, and I should have aggroed everything. I'm trying to polymorph it, and it's not working out. So I hope you understand what happened. That this damage that I got, it was simply a mistake. And I'm trying now. All I'm trying to do is just heal my core and tank with Harvest Golems. That's all I need to do. Everything else, don't need to damage anything anymore. Just heal your core, and you're gonna win the game. And freaking Huntress is ricocheting. Yeah, that is how good these decks are with Shamans and Harvest Golems. I'm using the chickens because with the Emperor, chickens can do a lot of damage, right? 20 seconds left. All right, now we can tank with everything we have. Doesn't matter. Not just Harvest Golem. Abomination is gonna obviously hook our Emperor because it's ranged, but that is how it works, boys. I didn't really I lost few games with the Emperor, so it's not as good on the Emperor as it is on the Baron, this deck, but it is extremely easy to play. I'm pretty sure it pisses your opponents off, especially this fight is just it's absolutely filthy. It wasn't supposed to be like that. Those death balls are sometimes even deadlier than fucking Drakisat. Okay? I hope you understand the idea and you will have something to work with until Monday. That's all.